Have you realized that every time you order food in McDonald's, you're basically exposing yourself to the whole restaurant, your personality, your tax bracket, and your childhood trauma? So today we're going through the McDonald's order stereotypes, but they get more niche by each one. And be aware, you are definitely somewhere on this list. Starting with the no effort default. You already know what you're getting before you've even parked. A Big Mac meal, medium fries, Coke, and absolutely zero modifications. For you, getting McDonald's is about speed and clarity, and efficiency too. So you've never once bothered to look at any of the other menu items in your entire life. And honestly, why would you? This combo's been on the menu since 1967 and it just works. At a young age, you decided that decision fatigue is for people with time to waste. And you're not one of them. You've got a single go-to parking spot that's just the best one. And if someone else is taking it, you might as well leave because that's basically a sign from God for you to go home. You're also the most reliable guy in your friend group. The one friend who shows up on time and never flakes. And nobody in your life has ever had to worry about you once. Simply put, you're the most predictable guy that walks into McDonald's. The breakfast regular. Have you thought that some people haven't ordered a lunch item from McDonald's in their entire life? And you might wonder, well, what did they even order then? Well, when the clock hits 7 a.m., this guy rolls up to the window with a full suit on and starts mumbling these horrible words such as sausage McMuffin meal, hash browns, and black coffee. I personally can't stand McDonald's breakfast items. Like, they aren't meant to make breakfast. If you're this guy, this is a daily routine for you, which you commit to from Monday to Friday throughout your entire career. And God forbid if the machine's down for cleaning when you pull up, don't even bother. You're calling in sick and going home. Because without those greasy hash browns and the McCafe, you're not doing anything. For you, those are the elixir of life, like sleep is for the rest of us. You've also got the default cortisol spiking iPhone alarm every day, the same boring ass radio station, and you're the first one in the office parking lot. McCafe already half gone before anyone else even shows up. You're basically just misery maxing your life. This guy could very well be the main character of The Matrix if he never escaped. But honestly, if you like that lifestyle, go for it, I guess. The bro college kid. Engine off in the parking lot to save gas, doing mouth out loud before you've even gone inside. Okay, that's $2.19 plus tax. Running it against whatever's left on the card. Once you're in, it's exactly two items. A McChicken or a McDouble with the cheese removed because that dollar already went somewhere else. And a plain soda, because anything fancier than that is for the wealthy people. Tap the screen nervously, praying the math checks out and you don't have to sleep hungry tonight. Back in the car, you don't start the engine right away, you just sit there, phone propped up against the wheel, picking up whatever video you paused right before walking in, eating with the wrapper half still on because grabbing a napkin feels like a luxury you can't afford right now either. There's a real chance you're doing this exactly right now. Sandwich in one hand, phone in the other, watching this in a parking lot somewhere. Trust me, it gets better, eventually. The wannabe health conscious. Side salad, apple slices, mini carrots, oatmeal, and maybe a grilled chicken wrap if you're feeling brave. And a fat Diet Coke to really sell the whole thing to yourself. I'm not against people trying to better themselves, but here's the thing. We don't do that here. If you actually prioritize your health, you shouldn't be setting foot in this building in the first place. This all traces back to a doctor's appointment last week where he said something scary about your cortisol. The gym membership's basically an ultimate ability with a long-ass cooldown which makes you able to use it only twice a week. There's a meal prep container buried somewhere in your fridge growing more and more mold by the day. You saved 8 different how to get a six-pack in 2 weeks videos to a watch later playlist you'll never open, and a workout plan in your notes app more elaborate than a quantum physics textbook, which you consult exactly once and then bring up constantly like it's an active daily ritual. And every single time, right at the end of the order, you can't hold it in no more and accidentally add a small fries and then say something like, change doesn't happen overnight. It's a rather long-term process. The sauce snob. This one's genuinely rare, but I decided to keep it on here. For you, McDonald's isn't about food, it's about sauces. You've got an extremely niche ball knowledge on which food items the sauces work with and what is the best sauce. You could write your thesis on sauceology. Sauceology? Bruh. And the thing is, no one else understands your hobby. You're the lone wolf. You'll go to war for barbecue or Szechuan while everyone else knows sweet and sour is the correct sauce. You're the friend who orders for everyone without asking first, and you've lost real, measurable respect for anyone who double dips. You keep proudly yapping about the Szechuan sauce riot like it was the day your country gained independence. And the most disgusting thing, you got spare sauce packets stashed everywhere. They're in your fridge, on your bedroom table. They're everywhere. Oh, you nasty ass bastard! And you keep bringing new ones to your home even though you haven't finished the last ones. If one of your homie orders nuggets and doesn't take any sauce with it, that was it. You're not mad, you're actually happy because now you know who you absolutely can't trust. The menu hacker. Well, this starts to be more niche, and to be honest, this is very straightforward. If you're a menu hacker, you're tapping through the touchscreen in some specific kind of sequence. Like you'd be trying to summon a hero brine to your Minecraft world. Quarter pounder with extra Big Mac sauce on the side? Like what the f? Some hack you found once that supposedly changed your entire relationship with fast food. You've got strong, unprompted opinions on smash versus griddle pressed pastries. You know the exact year they changed the fry recipe and whether it counts as a downgrade or an upgrade. and you will explain this whether or not anyone asked. The 2 a.m. degenerate. There's a specific look on someone's face when they order hash browns at an hour that shouldn't have hash browns available. It's pure shame. Sitting right next to the McDouble and whatever else looked appealing through half-closed eyes under fluorescent lighting. You're either extremely drunk or extremely hungover. There's no third option here. And that hash brown is less a food item and more of a quiet apology to your own body for whatever happened a few hours ago. Tomorrow you is going to hate tonight you. Tonight you doesn't care, running on a much higher tolerance for regret than usual. You won't remember ordering this, but you remember eating it for sure. The grease on your fingers and the one specific song playing that you can't hear sober anymore without wincing at a little. But whatever happened tonight stays here. The late night binge. You've been eating clean the whole day, but once the clock hits 12 a.m., something snaps. It feels like you've transformed into a werewolf. You hit up your friends, and once inside the McDonald's, it's time to feast. 2 Big Macs, 20-piece nuggets, a large fries, maybe 2, and some random stuff like hot chocolate, a cookie, maybe an apple pie thrown in like an afterthought. You refuse to let the anxiety from the price tag catch you. You don't follow it, the price tag follows you. Because you keep accelerating the speed of you clicking the touchscreen, and once the worker arrives at the table with 4 trays of food, he got the small smirk on his face because he knows what's up. You look everyone dead in the eye. Let the fun begin. The next 20 to 30 minutes is the most worry-free time you've had in a while. You taste a bit of everything and you all laugh in the group. It's this mixed state of euphoria with like 5 different pleasure hormones flooding your brain. You and your friends are all connected in the same consciousness until the meal's gone and you have the biggest brain fog of your entire life. But you had fun. You drive back home, dropping each friend to their place one at a time, and the receipt gets crumpled into the cup holder afterward as proof that this actually happened, because even you don't fully believe it in the morning. The manchild. How should I go about this? See, everyone in McDonald's is entitled to eat whatever they actually want to, but this order belongs to an actual child, or to a grown man who peaked emotionally around age 9 and simply stopped growing from there. There's no in-between, and you know, if you are this guy, you're the top 0.01% which goes for plain cheeseburger and makes it a kid size, or a Happy Meal bought purely for the toy and zero intention of letting an actual kid open that box first. You're most likely collecting some sort of figurines which you store on a shelf. If it's a parent ordering for a real child, fair enough, nothing to see here. But if it's the second guy, the one patiently correcting the cashier when they assume the order's for someone in the back seat, that guy's found the kind of inner peace most of us are still chasing. He's accepted that the world is full of hatred. He's become basically unrage baitable. He's understood the secrets of human psychology and pretty much everything regarding the entire universe. But he's still got a full shelf of collectibles still sealed in their boxes collecting dust. The midnight treat yourself. The only times you visit McDonald's is when you're in need of a small treat. You actually cook your food yourself, so there's no need to ever eat a proper meal there. So the only times you even bother to visit is when you have a sweet tooth, and you want that tasty Oreo McFlurry in the middle of the night while driving home. You quite literally bring your own spoon because this is the main event of your evening. This is usually the exact same person who swore he's gonna do this day without any sugar, but found himself relapsing near midnight. But if you are this guy, I bet it's nice. Though the sugar crash right after you wake up is gonna be mental. But you're going for it anyway because who's stopping you? Nobody. So there they are. Let me know in the comments which one's actually you, and if this got a laugh out of you, like it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.